Hey community, how's it going? This is Twiggieee, and welcome to the 3-man Clawg guide. To kill Clawg effectively, you need 3 things your team need to focus on. Number 1 is the runner. This guy is going to run around the diameter of the area to distract Clawg. Number 2, the follow-up runner. This team member is going to wait for the runner to be 1 hit away from dying, and then run into the middle to catch Clawg's aggro. And number 3 is the outsider, whose role is to damage Clawg as much as he can and add the defensive buff to the runner. First of all, we'll talk about the runner. I've set up a diagram of the path you need to take. Yellow arrows symbolize the path that you need to run, and generally you want to avoid the lava veins in the center of the zone, but don't veer too close to the outside of the ditch either. The orange circles are rocks that you want to avoid. Hitting these rocks will stop your runner. You want to run on the outside of the rocks and not the inside, otherwise Clawg will hit you. And the reason why that happens is because if you're running on the inside, the diameter of your circle is too tight, which means Clawg is able to hit you in a constant stream of hits. Hopefully you understand what I mean. Second and most important part is the follow-up runner. The reason this role is the most important is because if this part isn't done properly, you will never kill Clawg. Let me explain. As the follow-up runner, you want to focus on the runner's health and wait until they're approximately 1 hit away from dying. When you notice that they're about to die, you need to run into the runner's path to catch Clawg's aggro. It's better to run out earlier than later, because if you do it too late, Clawg is going to reset his health and you have to start all over again. Best way to organize this is to set everyone a number from 1 to 3. The person who is number 1 is the first runner. The person who is number 2 is going to be the follow-up runner for number 1, and will become the runner when number 1 dies. Then number 3 will be the runner for number 2, and when number 2 dies, will then become the runner. And number 1 will become their follow-up runner. I hope I explained that well for you guys. If not, like I said earlier, rewind the video and listen until you understand this, because without proper organization of your team, you're all going to run around like a dricken with its head cut off. Thirdly, the outsider. The outsider's role is simple really. Damage Clawg as much as you can with the mage's fireball ability. If Clawg aggroes on you while you're the outsider, just walk backwards until you hit a wall and Clawg will go back to aggroing the runner. Generally, I try and stick the outsider on the entrance of Clawg's lair. We didn't run any potions when we killed Clawg. You can choose to run potions. It does make the task of killing Clawg a lot easier. The reason why we ran no potions was just to show that you can do it with minimum resources. As long as you guys work as a team, potions are irrelevant. And also, before we end, big shout out to Jinx. He was my first subscriber and found me in-game while I was at Battlon. Sent me a message saying that he's enjoyed my videos so far. Big shout out to you and thanks for the help in the guide, mate. And big shout outs to Ender. He was a random person that we found at the entrance of Rock Edge Mine. And when I explained to him that we're making a guide and we do need one more person to help, he goes, "How are you planning on tanking Clawg?" And so I said to him, "Look, we're not planning on taking Clawg at all." I told him the plan that we had going on. And then he goes, and this is when I realized that he was the guy for the job. He said, "Okay, so you're doing it the effective and proper way, I'm in." So shout out to him, he actually did a really good job, listened exactly what the plan was and pulled it off effectively. I extremely enjoy killing Clawg. He's an interesting boss to kill because it does involve a lot of teamwork and everybody has their set roles. I was reading the Asheville Part 3 update and they mentioned that the final boss involves a lot more than just mashing buttons and involves a little bit of tactics. I'm really looking forward to that boss. If it's anything like it is for Clawg, then it's going to be extremely fun. From the sounds of it, RTX Entertainment are planning on making the bosses more team orientated, so expect more guides like this to come out. On that note as well, this is my first guide, so down in the comment section below if you see any ways that I can improve explaining things, as it allows me to build the structure to my videos. And once we get a structure for the guides and for the DPS Ultimate Challenge and all the other videos that I do have planned, more effective videos so that you guys truly understand what is going on. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoy killing Clawg. It is really fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.